are live at Dickey's. Hi, Dave, Peter. We are live here at Dickey's Smoke Barbecue. I'll get it right. Barbecue Pit, sorry, Dickey's Barbecue Pit. And it happens to be their comedy night. So here we are. They're gonna start in a few minutes. This was impromptu. I actually came to drop off something for the owner, but she's not here. And it turns out to be their comedy night. So they do have music on the background. Do you guys hear anything? Got Smitty here. Live comedy. We're gonna have belly laughter, we hope. And I got a good table. I hope nobody sits in front of me. I don't want anybody to block our view. Hi, Anna. This is impromptu. I just happened to want to drop off something for the owner, but she's not here. And they go, well, stay for the comedy night. They said they were going to get ready, start in 5 minutes, but I told them to wait, so I wanted to start live, and then, so, I'm hungry. I'm gonna order some apples. I thought it would be fine. Oh, thank you, JK. I'll be right back. I want to get food. This is not yuck yuck. It's a Dickey's Barbecue Pit restaurant. They're short staffed. Hey, Scott. No, have I been? I don't recall. Maybe a long time ago. Second City. I've been to. I think I've been to a Second City. Or no. I've been to a comedy show before, but let me see if we can get their attention and get some food. Alright, I'm ordering the same thing I had last time, the pit dip sandwich. And then I'll have, what the heck is going on with the lighting? Okay, they said that they were going to start, so what's going on? I have 32 people waiting. There we go.
Let's get ready to comedy, everybody. Wow, we're doing a comedy show. Holy moly mackerel. My name is Jason. I'll be your host this evening here at Dickey's. We're very excited to be here at Dickey's. A round of applause for Dickey's and the staff here at Dickey's for hosting us, listening to our nonsense. Who here, so we have some audience here tonight, which is very exciting. How did you hear about the show this evening? Because normally it's just us telling jokes for each other and it's a disaster. And now it'll be only a disaster for you. So how did you guys hear about the show? Free comedy show. All right, let's hear it. Free comedy show. That's what we need to put in all our posters. That's very exciting. What are your names? And then I'll stop making fun, I promise. Isabella and? Isabella and Lucas. Make some noise for Isabella and Lucas. They're here listening to our nonsense. Thank you so much for coming. We also have another person here to listen to us tonight. Her name is Lizzo, and Lizzo is a YouTuber with over 4 YouTube channels. We were talking a little bit before you guys all showed up. And as an added exciting bonus thing, we're being live streamed tonight on all of her channels.
No,
so
just one channel.
And all of her audience, to the audience. Oh, just one channel, okay.
The main one.
To the audience, this is a night where we all try our brand new material for the very first time. So if you remember any of our names, just know that we've never said any of this out loud to anyone, including what I'm saying right now.
So there's 35 people watching.
There's 35 people watching on the YouTube channel live stream, everybody.
From around the world.
Oh, so where are people from?
We have some from the UK, from the States.
Yeah, UK, States.
From Toronto.
From Toronto. Where's the person from Toronto from, in Toronto?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
But mostly a lot of Americans.
A lot of Americans,
yeah,
very cool.
A lot
Very
of UK.
easy. Great. Well, America.
I have 47% men watching me.
47% men. Okay, fantastic. Well, I'm glad we had an even split. Just like the Toronto comedy scene. Okay. We have an exciting show for you tonight. We've got comics from all over the city. They performed at all of like the cool comedy clubs like Yuck Yucks and Absolute and all over the place. So I'm really excited to bring people up. But first, did everyone have a nice Christmas?
Yeah.
I had a really nice Christmas, but then I had to do my Boxing Day shopping, which sucked. You know, like when you see like a new driver, they have like a new driver sign on their car. I think that like people that are from the suburbs should have like a "I'm from the suburbs" sign when they're walking around the Eaton Center downtown. Like I don't think it's fair for them to be clogging up the sidewalks. You know what I mean? So that's a new thing that I just thought of today on my way over here. Another thing I noticed is that millennials are shocked by basic math. They're like, the most millennial thing I can think of is like, I can't believe 2017 was 7 years ago. Like that's just basic addition. Work on this some more is what I've written here. Listen to this tidbit. Driving in the city versus driving in the suburbs. In the city, after you get home, you feel like you're on drugs. Classic comedy. In the suburbs, it's like I understand why cars are a miracle invention. That's why we need those self-driving cars, just to drive in the city. There you go, that's the kind of stuff you're hearing tonight, everybody.
Okay.
So let's get excited. Enough from me, I'll be here in and out, but one more thing I wanted to say, we've got about 9 comics coming up, and then after that we're going to be having a trivia round, where there's going to be a multiple choice quiz that everyone can play on their phones or devices, and the questions are actually based on the acts you're seeing. So there is a test. There is a test on what you're hearing, so listen and laugh, and let's have a weird and wacky time. Hello, everybody. Are you here for the comedy show by any chance? Yeah. Hell yeah. We've got more audience, everybody. Make some noise for them. Grab a seat wherever. But first, here's your first comic. He's my very best friend in the whole wide world. It's Joe Fish, everybody.
Hey guys, how we doing? Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Nice to see ya. How's it going? Welcome.
Say hi to my YouTube
Your
viewers.
YouTube followers?
My YouTube viewers.
Your YouTube viewers?
Yeah.
And you're live streaming this on YouTube?
I am, yes.
Oh wow, that's
So
all right. That's disconcerting. Odd. That's awesome.
Come
How many
on.
people we got tuning in
So
right now?
far, 33.
33.
Yeah.
What's your thing? What do you do on?
Oh, my channel name, it's Out and About with yours truly, Lizzo C. So when I'm out and about,
So just whenever you're out and about, you're filming yourself doing stuff.
yeah, in
For
Toronto,
everything.
the city, cycling, you
You're
name
checking
it.
out at the grocery store.
Yeah.
You're cussing out a guy at the deli counter for giving you
Yeah.
too little meat. It's
Yeah,
all.
you know.
Okay, that's cool. That's amazing. 33 losers are joining us, everybody. 33 people.
You're putting down my viewers?
No, I'm not putting down
Okay.
your viewers. I would never.
Let's be positive.
We're being positive. Welcome, everybody.
Okay.
Let's
see.
All right, this is a weird stumble out the gate.
Now you're on. Now you're on.
I'm on. Now I'm on.
Let's see.
Okay. All right.
Make us laugh.
Okay. Thank you.
We need
That's enough.
belly laughter. Pressure is on.
Right. Yeah, pressure's on. 33 of the saddest people you can ever imagine are watching me on YouTube. So the pressure's on. All right. It's a weird time of year, right? Between Christmas and New Year's, very strange time. You're in a weird headspace. You know, I always get a bit depressed around this time of year. I do. I've been watching The Sopranos. I've been binge watching The Sopranos. And I know I'm a bit depressed because I've been identifying a lot more with Tony than Dr. Melfi, you know? Alright, no Sopranos fans in here. 33 Sopranos fans on YouTube are fucking killing themselves laughing at that shit. I shouldn't have even said it. Oh, that's okay.
It's okay.
It's fine.
You're doing good.
Instagram's a weird place now. God, I miss Instagram before the outbreak of war. Don't you? A little bit. God. I do, so hard. I feel like a month and a half ago, my Instagram feed was just like hot chicks and then isolated scenes from the show Modern Family. And that was it. I was scrolling through like, yo, Manny Savage for this, you know? That was great. Now it's just like horrific scenes of war. And also, the other thing it is now is just like Russian sex bots. Anybody here been getting added by a lot of fake Russian sex bots? No? No? Not at all? You're like, nah, man, what me and Tatiana have is real, dude. No, I keep getting added by these fake sex accounts. I don't know, this is a restaurant, so I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to say this, but I did get added the other day by an account. It was a woman whose literal name on Instagram was Watch My Pussies Come. That was the name of the account.
That is such a guy.
And for a long time, there were only 2 people liking my Instagram stories. It was Watch My Pussies Come and my dad. I hated the proximity there so much. So much. But my mom is so desperate for grandkids now, she's just like, oh, I heard you made a friend. She's like, does Watch My Pussies Come have a last name? Oh, Greenberg. I know a Greenberg.
Am I too close for
Weird
this?
times. I went to the barber the other day, and he was like, oh man, it looks like you're thinning out a little bit up there, right? And I was like, oh, okay, in that case, maybe just take a little bit off the top of my throat.
Oh gosh.
I just feel like, who better to assess whether there's like quality of life left than barbers, you know? He's like, you got 2 options here. You could try Rogaine, or he just hands you a pamphlet for Maid. Yeah. Okay. My girlfriend,
That part,
she's,
when
she's
it
smart,
flops,
she uses
it's like,
words
that's funny.
against me while we're arguing, you know? Like the other day she was like, you're always complaining, you never stop complaining, right? And then a few hours later, she was complaining about her sister, and I was like, there you go, you're complaining right there. And she's like, I'm not complaining, I'm lamenting. It's like, I don't know, I feel like your sister's being a little shitty. She's not lost at sea, you know? You're like, all right, guys, that was a tepid way to end it. You guys have been great. Thank you so much. Put your hands together for your hosting. Joe Fish, everybody, let him hear it. Joe was talking about The Sopranos. My dad showed me The Sopranos when I was a little kid, and my mom would always get so mad when she would come in and find me watching. And I didn't realize until recently why, but then it hit me. The Sopranos came out in what, like 99, right? So like, it makes total sense my mom was mad. I was 8 years old watching Tony just like blow people away. Just like I've blown you all away with this anecdote, so I'm so glad about that. You guys ready for your next comic or what?
Yeah.
Janice Israeloff, everybody! Let her hear it!
Hi, hello, 33 viewers.
No,
This is the time of my life
34
here.
now.
34, thank you.
It was 44,
It
but
was 44, but the show came up and now it's 34.
come on. Warm up the
yeah,
crowd.
I do agree with Joe before the war. Yeah, my name is Janice Israeloff, so it's been interesting. I didn't start the war, I promise. Okay, so I'm going to talk about what I've been doing lately. Yeah, we had the holidays. I'm holidayed out here, okay? But I've been watching shows. Do you watch shows about cults? Yeah. You into those shows? They're crazy. I'm watching a show now. It's called The Garden. Have you seen it? Okay, I wrote a little bit of anecdotes. Let's see if any of these things you find amusing. If you don't, I'll just go home and kill myself. It's okay. Okay, so I'm watching The Garden, and like, they're all the cults are the same. All these like young, lost people, they go to find meaning in their life, and it's always creepy when they get there, and they never leave, right? Like the people that they have names like Tree, Goat, and Vibe. Like they're not real names. Like I don't know why. Like who are these people? Okay, and okay, that was one little anecdote that obviously you don't find the least bit amusing. But that's okay. Oh boy. Oh boy, this was a lot more interesting when I was at home on my couch. I'm just gonna die up here now. Should I just say the rest of it? Okay, well there's this very did you watch that show about, what was it called, the one about the Mother God? Did you see that one? You're looking nodding like you're very interested in this. Mother God, okay, just get rid of that. I think I might just end my set right now.
No, keep going. Don't give up.
I'm having a personal series of crisis. Like I feel like I can't do anything. Look, I'm wearing this fucking shirt. Like I don't even celebrate Christmas. I'm wearing this. I work in a nursing home. home during the week, and Christmas, I'm totally burned out because I work in a nursing home that's run by the Catholic Church, and it's called Sisters of St. Joseph's, and the people who live there are nuns. So I do like bingo and stuff for them, and Christmas is actually 12 days. Like, did you know it's actually 12? Like, I just thought it was 11 days of shopping and 1 day of like opening your presents. Like, did you know it was actually 12 days? Anybody, any like religious Christian? You're nodding, right? I couldn't believe it actually goes till January 6th. Like they do it till, and so like every day it's like something else, right? And I had to make the nativity scene, and they don't. The baby was, you know, this scene with like the animals and shit. The baby was missing. Jesus was missing. And I'm like, why is Jesus missing? And they go, well, he's not born yet. You have to put him in on December 25th. So now Jesus is back in there, and the wise men are back. And is it my time yet? This is just really, I'm doing 20 minutes tomorrow. I'm just gonna fucking kill myself again. 20 minutes of garbage. Okay, thank you for being nice. Thank you.
Make some noise for Janice, everybody! Okay, we're just gonna keep this show moving. Janice is great. You can see her everywhere, all over the city, and she is my best friend. Okay, my next best friend, his name is Darren Leo, everybody! Let him in!
Yo, keep going with Jason! Yeah! I love the moment when Jason gives me the microphone, you know? It is so emblematic of immigrants taking white people's jobs. This is amazing, yeah! Thanks, man. Beautiful crowd, interracial relationship. Are you Asian? Are you? Yo, so we take your jobs and you take our women, eh? This is fun. I can't compete with white privilege. I see one Asian guy at the back just like completely ignoring me. He's like, this so does not approve of what I'm doing right now. Oh man. How you guys doing, man? Yes. Hey, Asian brother.
Oh no.
What kind of Asian are you?
I don't know.
Hong Kong? Yeah. What about you? Filipino. Okay, so we have no Chinese people here. So we can shit on we can shit on China here. Oh, that's amazing. Yo, I'm from Taiwan. I know. I used to get so offended when people call me Chinese, you know? Taiwanese, you know our history. But now I see how powerful they are, I'm like, I'm Chinese. Yeah, but like, see, Toronto's beautiful, man. Like, we got black people, white people, Asian people. You know, it kind of messes me up a little bit. Right? So think about it. There's white people, there's black people, and there's brown people. What happened to yellow people? Remember the time that we said yellow people? I feel so left out. Like, I have a few theories. Theory number one is I think the government took it and they gave it to the emojis. Number two is the corporations took it and they just gave it to Simpsons. And that's really fucked up because Simpsons making so much money and they took our skin color. Like, just think about it, that's some crazy Tai Chi shit. You know? They take the racial slur they gave us and they make millions and they benefit out of it. That shit is like Justin Trudeau doing blackface in university and picking on chicks. Jesus Christ. Alright. Nobody likes yellow face jokes. I'm gonna keep going anyway. But like, yeah, it's like, speaking of like, just like cartoons and like Hollywood movies that are just borderline racist, you think like Dragon Ball is one of the most racist animes I've ever seen in my life. But just think about it, you got these Chinese superheroes or Asian superheroes, whenever they get in trouble, when their Asian body is too weak for their enemies, they just turn into full-blown white people. And they're just like, blonde hair, blue eyes, they just got white privilege shooting out of their body. And they just beat up these Asian people. I'm like, what kind of message it was telling our kids, right? And I was so stupid when I was a little kid. I was like, I'll root for the white people to come out. I'm like, oh man, turn Super Saiyan already. Get the white guy out. This is super fucked up. Because if you think about it, imagine like all your favorite movies turn Asian instead. That's what happened to my people. Imagine Avatar. Instead of these tall blue creatures, just tiny little Asian yellow people running around like fucking minions. Or like fucking Lion King. You remember it? Lion King, and then just like a fucking panda. That shit doesn't work the other way around. Or like a Terminator. Right? Imagine Terminator was Asian, fucking going up to you and just saving your life, just be like, I'll be back. There's one racist at the back laughing at that joke real hard. I don't know, man. Like all this color, like it's just getting the same. Because do you guys have kids? Anyone have kids here? No one. Okay, great. Because you don't have to have this conversation with your kids. Yo, I have a little niece. She's like 4 years old, and she doesn't know black, white, brown, Asian. And she's having this conversation with me. One day she came up to me. She's like, "Why does everybody call Josephine white?" Yeah, I don't know if I can answer that shit. And she started just cataloging every single person she has in class and just asking me why they're white or black and brown. She's like, "Is Malcolm white?" Yeah, I'm like, Malcolm? I mean, that shit could go both ways. You know, Malcolm X is one of the blackest people I know. Malcolm in the middle, one of the whitest people that I know. But I remember my little niece, like she grew up in Oakville in a Catholic church. Like, Malcolm is definitely white. But this is crazy because I don't know what color to assign her. Like you would never understand
Thank
the
you,
pain
Anna, for the super.
of a little Asian girl.
What is it? Sorry,
with a box of
super
crayon,
chat.
with a homework assignment.
I just
of
missed
me and my
it. Sorry,
family.
I'm not looking at
She
the
doesn't know what
screen.
color to choose. Right? And she
Super
asked me,
sticker
"Am
for
I white?"
$4.
And I
Thank
don't
you.
know, Abigail, that color is a very exclusive color. That's definitely not your color. And then I try to explain to her what white actually means. And she doesn't get it. She doesn't understand the concept of white privilege. So I say it's like this, Abigail. You like apples. Right? Whenever you go to the supermarket, you usually want to buy apples. But apples, they didn't do anything to deserve your love. They were just born delicious. And you hate grapes. Grapes didn't do anything to deserve your hate. They were just born grapes. And she's smart. She's like, "Oh shit, white people are like apples." I'm like, no, Abigail. White people is own the whole supermarket. All right, guys. I'm gonna end it right here. Go get my light. All right, give it up to you, host Jason.
Yeah, one more time, everybody! All right, we're just gonna keep this show moving. Your next
Bash,
comic,
thank you so much.
He performs all over the city, and his name is Marwan. Everybody, let him hear it!
Thanks for the $1.39.
One more time for Jason for putting this all together.
Thank you.
That's awesome. This is cool. A free comedy show for you guys. This is pretty cool. How many viewers do you have so far?
It's slowly growing. 36.
36. Darren. Where's Darren? You did a great job. That's awesome. Well, oh, hey. That's cool. This is what I want to do. This is where I want to do comedy, at a fast food joint. This is my dream. This is my dream happening right now. I'm
You
so
have to
happy.
start somewhere.
Yeah, you gotta start somewhere, that's correct. I wanna talk about a couple of things. Every place nowadays has holiday hours, and you'll know what their holiday hours are when you show up, and they will be closed, because that's always how it is. My favorite holiday hours are when you show up and it's like normal hours, 9 to 5. Holiday hours, fuck you. And I'm like, great, that's great. It's New Year's. It's a new year, new me. I'm excited for that. That's gonna be cool. I'm getting into self-care more. I want to work on 3 things next year: my health, my finances, and my self-confidence. For my health, I want to work out. For my self-confidence, I want to do more lines of coke. I think that's gonna be great. That's where I want to be. That's where I want to be. As I've been getting older, I was looking back at, actually scratch that. Let's move on to this new bit. I want to try this out. When I was a kid, I got braces. When I was a kid, my dad got me braces. Not because my teeth were fucked up. He just thought I wasn't getting bullied enough.
Want me to say 3 million? I
So,
don't lie.
That's
I'm not a
the
good
solution
liar.
to that. That's great. But yeah, actually my teeth were a little bit off. Like my dad was like, every tooth is like 3 miles apart, which is a problem. My teeth looked like they were all having long distance relationships with one another. It's a bit of a problem. It's a bit of a problem. I agree. The first punchline was the best one. The other ones, not so great. Not so great. But yeah, as I got older, I eventually, my teeth got more fucked up because I stopped wearing braces, and then I had to get that Invisalign. You guys know Invisalign, that plastic tray that you put in your mouth? So I had it on the other day, and I was at a bar, and I forgot that I had it on, and I really wanted to hit on this girl. And I was at this dingy bar next to a homeless shelter. But this girl, she stood out from all the other girls, because she was the only one that still had all her teeth. So that was great. But no, she actually did stand out from all the other girls, because she was the only girl that responded when I said hi. So that was great. I went up to her and I was like, I wanted to be all smooth, and I forgot that I had my Invisalign on, which gives me a bit of a lisp. I went up to her, tapped her on the shoulder, and I was like, hey, how's it going? It was embarrassing every time, embarrassed myself, but it actually went well. She told me she liked me. We went home together, we were making out, and I wanted to do some dirty talk to turn her on. I was going down on her, and I looked back up, and I was like, baby, your pussy tastes really good. It was very, very embarrassing. What else do I got? How much time do I have?
1 minute and 20 seconds.
All right, great. I'm going to make this count. There's a lot of popular franchises out there. You guys know some of them. Like what do we have? We have like Lord of the Rings. We got Star Wars. We got Islam. A lot of them, man. It's great. That's great. And I think they should reboot Islam. They might as well. They've been rebooting everything. For the Prophet Muhammad, we should have Keanu Reeves. That would be cool. Someone more modern. But let's keep some of the original characters. Like, I think Allah should still be Gandalf the Grey. Let's not change that. He's the OG. He's the OG. I have some friends that... I got some friends recently that want to go to a concert, and all of them want to. I have a diverse group of friends, and they have a diverse set of budgets. You know, some of them want to get really close, some of them want to get the cheap seats, but some of my friends will refuse to go to any concert unless they're close enough to see every musician's wrinkles, and that's where the camp that I'm at. You know. Speaking of wrinkles, that's my time. Thank you guys so much. Let's bring out Jason Bradley.
One more time from R1, everybody. Let me hear it. So we have some. What's going on, Timmy? We've got some new people walking in, so I just wanted to quickly explain in case people reference it. This is Lizzo, everybody. Lizzo's in the audience. Lizzo is a YouTuber, and Lizzo told me before the show started that she was going to live stream this whole show. So we have. How many people do we have watching?
37, right?
We have 37 people. We're growing by like one person each round. That's very exciting. So people from all over the world are
But I
watching
had
us.
44,
So
so
new
what
people,
happened?
if you're joining us, if you're seeing us for the first time, we are all trying some material we've never said to anyone ever, maybe for the first time. So don't judge us based on this. This next comic, though, is one of my favorites. You'll see him all over the city, and I'm so excited for him to make his internet debut. It's Deshaun Johnson, everybody!
I don't have any jokes. I just came here to be around white people. You guys all right? Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna be sweating like a nigger in court. Give me a second. My name's Deshaun Johnson, and I'm a bitch ass nigga. I sit down and pee. Snitch on niggas.
Okay. I don't know if this is
I like
gonna fly
rom-coms. I'm an
on
Alon King
YouTube.
Poly type nigga.
Okay.
I love love. But the downsides of loving love is, you know, you gotta earn it, you gotta talk to people. It's hard loving in this climate because women have hairy assholes now.
Oh, great. I'm eating.
Eat up. It's your fault. You fucking get it. Razor, I don't know. You know, and I'm all for progressive shit, you know, very defiant and noble hairy assholes, and you know, it's just like, I wish I could be proud of things like, you know, I'm uncircumcised, you know, the cold's fucking with me. You know, my dick look like it needs food sometimes. And it's tough. I asked my homegirl, I said, why can't, you know, with the body shaming shit, like, why can't I be confident about what I have? And she said, because your dick just looks sad, my nigga. It looks sad.
Alright.
But it's cool. I love love though. I have an ex. She's a bitch. Her favorite song is that Icon. Nigga, what the fuck? God damn. Shit. Fucking jackass. Get in your beard, nigga. Sorry. Yeah, I love love. My ex is a bitch. Fuck. Her favorite song is an Icon or pop song. I don't care. I
Party Love, you know that one? That's like the national anthem for I fuck niggas, but I'm too afraid to tell my dad. It's like, come on, Megan. You know what I mean? Come on. And God's always watching, right? It serves me right. I was just trying to fuck my way into a cottage.
Wow.
Laugh louder! I was trying to fuck my way into white activities like learning how to swim and ski doing and jet skiing and snowmobiles and shit. I was trying to fuck my way into a white dad because they got time for their kids and shit. They got boats. You know? I was trying to fuck my way into white food. Fucking, what do you guys eat? Unseasoned chicken thighs with a side of grass. People eat like assholes. That's why you live so long. Yeah? My mom tells me go find a black girl. And I love black women, but I haven't been camping yet, nigga. You know what I mean? What the fuck? That nigga brought coronavirus inside, man. He came with a suit and shit. Oh my god. No, my mom told me to find a black girl, and I'm not supporting no little nigga if he doesn't have a cottage. Right? I know you're with me. Come on, nigga. Shit. All right. Okay, later. I hate Canada. Fucking sucks here. Canada to me is like, you know, anyone play Grand Theft Auto? Play Grand Theft Auto? There's an online mode and a story mode in Grand Theft Auto. The story mode, you gotta follow the limitations of the game. You gotta complete the story mode. You gotta walk around talking to flavorless NPCs all day. That's Canada. And there's an online mode where you get to customize your car and, you know, do crack and fentanyl and fuck hookers and shit. That's the U.S. And, you know what I'm saying? That's where I want to go because Canada seems like the most passively racist, feels like the most passively racist country. It's tough being here, you know. But I allow all my white friends to say the N-word. I give out empaths because I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Because he wants
I'm a
to
visionary.
laugh, right?
You understand? Because it's like, if I could get so much white people comfortable saying the N-word, I could radicalize them enough to profit off their death. So it's like, so if you can get comfortable saying the N-word, and then I bring you around some real niggas, and then, you know, fireworks. Get your head blown off. And I'm just there with my camera. I'm gonna turn it into a fully functioning business. I'm an LLC. I'm gonna call it Milky Duds. And I'm gonna fucking put out, I'm gonna put out it in mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? Milky Duds Volume 1. Chad gets shot inside of a fucking Food Basics. And then I'm like the Don King of white people getting shot. No, don't turn that shit off. Hey!
I might get.
Shout out to all 12 of you niggas.
I might get shut down with all your.
Nigga. Don't get it shut down. It's all good. Thank you for having me. Yes. Come and get it.
One more time for Deshaun, everybody. So this is a clean-ish show, right? But the criteria is like no racism, anti-LGBTQ plus stuff, no R word, use slurs that only apply to you. Please don't make women want to leave. And I feel like Deshaun did okay with that. So make some noise for Deshaun, everybody. I apologize to any of the people on the screen. But again, like, this is an open mic, and we are doing our best to entertain. So
Views are going out.
I am now extremely uncomfortable with the hole I've dug myself into. But you know who I'm not uncomfortable to bring up is our next comic. He's great. His name is David Fogia, everybody. Let him in.
I can already tell it's going to be a set where I'm going to have difficulty looking people in the eyes. I can already tell. You know, autism is just getting diagnosed willy-nilly. Willy-nilly. It seems like you are considered mildly autistic if you are just mildly annoying. People with just lacking some social skills getting called autistic is because they're a little annoying to talk to, because, you know, you're wondering when you're in conversation with them, you're like, wait, am I the one being kind of weird now? Am I the one being, no, it's not, it's you. It's you. That's why when you're talking to people with Down syndrome, you know what you're getting into 50 feet away. That's why there's no like, is there a problem? No. But with autism, it's just like, okay, where's this going? All right. Yes, they did develop. So like they did develop. I'm going all the way with this one. It's not going to stop till my time is done. I'm just letting you know. However bad it goes, I don't know how bad it's going to go, but whatever. You know, they don't have certain social skills because I think personally, dude, they got diagnosed with autism at 12. So they got off the hook at 12 years old for making eye contact, for, you know, listening to other people's shit, for not interrupting them whenever they talk, for inquiring about other people. This sounds like I'm talking about a specific kid with autism that I have a beef with, but it's not. You guys all know what I mean. They're like adults like this who just hide behind this diagnosis. Dude, you're normal. Autism is supposed to be a spectrum. Yeah, but like, isn't also like personality and ability? These are all like, this is normal behavior. You're just on the spectrum of humanity.
Let me know if you
Another
guys want
thing,
to end
dude,
the stream.
and this is a fact, this is a little known, little accepted scientific fact, but we all know it in society. If you are unattractive, you are infinitely more likely to be diagnosed with autism. That, or pretty much any mental disability. That's how it is. The silence shouldn't be hurting me this much. That's why I'm forgetting the next line of the joke. Fuck, I'm stronger than this. The eye contact thing, I should have maybe focused more on eye contact. Maybe the set would have been going more. I'm not making eye contact, I'm making jokes about autistic people. Isn't that crazy? That's pretty insane. Irony, would you say? But you see, I could like correct that. I could make eye contact. Dude, I don't want to make eye contact. That's what you could tell other people. You can tell people to practice to make eye contact. Yeah, if you're ugly, you're getting diagnosed with autism. That's how it is. I did! And that's worth something. You see, I trained myself in that 5 seconds to do that. But with kids, it's so easy to diagnose a 12-year-old kid with autism because they're all ugly. They all are. And also, like a lot of men in their 20s, most of them are ugly. So it's very easy to diagnose them. Same with ADHD. Attention deficit hyperactive disorder. Dude, when you're ugly, bro, your attention span is more or less average. You're just lacking attention from other people because you're murked. That's where the attention deficit is coming from. And then you're hyperactive because, yeah, when you get agitated when no one cares about you, obviously. Listen, thank you. How long have I been ignoring that light for? Have I been ignoring that light for a while?
No, not at all.
Nice.
Yeah, you got it.
Thanks, Jason.
You're well done.
I just want to say, you know, people are diagnosing kids with these mental illnesses, making them become like patients, and you know, it's not right because you put them on pills and stuff. My friend Josh was diagnosed in the classroom at 14 years old with autism. He got a letter at his seat, and the teacher stopped class and was like, "Open the letter, Josh. Open the letter." Because she could tell he wore dumb glasses. She could tell he was autistic. But he didn't do anything. Just because it bothered that one adult doesn't mean it wasn't, you know, autistic. He just kind of, sometimes he foamed at the mouth when he talked because he talked really fast. But it wasn't like he was talking about Android versus iPhone or owls or shit like that. He was just talking about regular stuff we all cared about.
One more time for David, everybody. All right, everybody. How are we feeling? I just wanted to check in real quick. How's the live stream going?
Gaining views.
Gaining views.
40
news. That's very exciting.
43.
Thanks so much for sticking around. This is the only way we get better is by trying this stuff out. And someday you might see some of these bits and they're going to be like, you'll be like, I remember when that was something else entirely. So thank you so much for sticking around. We really appreciate it. Your next comic is someone I love seeing around all over the place. She's performed at Yuck Yucks a whole bunch. It's Jess Goddard, everybody. Let her hear it.
She should be better than
Guys, I have some good news. I just got accepted to college. College Street Social Housing. That's a street here in Toronto for the foreigners. Well, guys, it's obviously just Christmas. Christmas, buying Christmas gifts for your family, like, gets really hard at a certain point. Especially when your parents are, like, older. Because, like, they start to ask for things, and you start to realize that you stand to inherit whatever it is you gift them. Like this year, my dad was like, I think I really want like a Blue Jays jersey. And I was like, yeah, or a ceramic baking set, maybe. I don't even bake, guys. I just think baking sets are really pretty. Anyway, it doesn't matter. What else? Oh yeah, Christmas is a tough time of year for me because at one point in my life, I liked hedgehogs. Let me explain. Okay. When your extended family is not like that close, they'll pick like one piece of information they have about you, and they will cling to that in gift giving for the rest of your life. So I, over the last 10 years, have gotten like hedgehog tea towels, like hedgehog scarves, hedgehog spatulas, like a hedgehog lamp. And I like hedgehogs, but not that much, right? And the problem is, when people come over, they assume that like I'm the weird one, like I'm the weird hedgehog, and I have to explain. I don't know, there's something there. Also, my hedgehog's dead now, so I just think that like I did have a hedgehog. I also just think it like hurts now to look at all. It doesn't matter. We euthanized it. It had cancer. They didn't get cancer. Is that not crazy? This Christmas, this is my emotional support mic stand, as you can tell. This Christmas, I was with my immediate family. It was fun. We did the thing that everybody does. We're like opening presents. We were playing Christmas music on the Alexa. And then all of a sudden, as can happen, we like got into this big family fight because my sister, who is the youngest of four of us, I'm the oldest of the four, my sister was complaining that we never listen to her. That like everybody just drowns out whatever she says. She has to repeat herself like 4 times to be heard. And we were all like, Charlotte, that is not true. Charlotte, we all listen to you. Okay? We really value what you have to say. And she was like, no, you guys don't understand. The Alexa was being like a little bit loud. So she was like, Alexa, turn off. Alexa, turn off. Alexa, turn off. It wasn't listening to her. I don't know. I thought maybe. Whatever, I'm glad I tried it after Christmas. What else? Oh, no, I won't do that. Here's something else for the foreigners. There's like a province called Quebec. They speak French. They hate our guts. It's a whole thing. They take our money. It's a dynamic. But they have their own airline called Air Transat, which is like a Quebec-based airline. So if you fly Air Transat, as I did recently, they say everything in French first before English. Even if like the majority of the plane is all English speakers, which I think is legitimately genocidal. Because it means if the plane is going down, they will deliberately explain everything in French first. You see what maybe genocide is too strong a word. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Visiting Quebec as an Anglophone will genuinely give you like the biggest crisis of like self-esteem. Because, like, you don't know, they're like, do they hate me, like, because I'm an Anglophone, because I'm hideous? Like, you're, like, waiting for a table, you know, and you're like, which is it? Whatever. Probably last thing. Is it because they hate sheep? Last thing, I was traveling, thank you. I was traveling recently, and I had visited a friend in Colorado, it doesn't matter. She's very crafty, and she like made a bunch of cute things to give me, like needlepoint, bath bombs, like earrings. And so I was flying back and had all this stuff in my luggage. And I guess the homemade bath bombs that she made like got crushed into this powder. So as I'm trying to get through the TSA, the guy looks at me and he's like, "Ma'am, what is this powder about?" And I was like, "Oh my God, officer, don't worry, it's just a bat." It's just a... Okay, so when in contact with water, it produces a fizzing oil that gets on your skin. Anyway, the point is, I'm white, so what's the problem? That's the joke. All right. Thanks, guys.
One more time for Jess, everybody. She's white and she wants us to know about it. Make some noise for Jess, everybody. Jess, I was expecting you to say that your sister was caught asking for Alexa, but then it turned out your family has a Google Home. Maybe. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Right? All right. And on that wonderful note, your next comic also performs all over the place, and he's an amazing guy, and his name is Madison Cassidy, and here he is.
You remember Jason Schwimmer and Lester, or sorry, Jason Bradley. He's trying to hide his Jewishness. Why are you and Lester dressed like greasers? You guys look like the cast. You guys look like the cast of West Side Story. You look like you're about to fall in love with a Puerto Rican named Maria. You look like a jet, and he looks like a shark. You know? Yeah. Except it's the modern Toronto version. So instead of Italians and Puerto Ricans, it's I guess Jews and Indians. Yeah. I'm just saying what they are. It's not. I'm gay. There we go. It's all the open. No, I'm not gay. But what I want to talk about? Hell yeah. Wild show. Darren very early on established that apparently Chinese people are fair game tonight. I think Deshaun gave us the N-word pass. No one's used it. Should I?
No.
He's not here anymore, so no. Can we keep the No, wait, we're live streaming. Never mind. No, if we weren't live streaming, it would get wild. No. Hell yeah. I just came back from Florida. I was in Florida with my family, with my waspy family. I was drinking the whole time there. My family's so funny because they don't recognize alcoholism, but they recognize like even if I gain 5 pounds, you know? So like I had fun. God damn it! Can we not shut off the Uber Eats just for the show? No. And the light. There's so much that could be fixed. Anyway, don't complain. Yeah, the lights and the Uber Eats. It's fine. We gotta take the stage time we can get. So yeah, I took 5 shots of vodka before noon. I told my family. They were just proud I picked such a calorie-conscious alcohol. You know, like oh good, no beer. Yeah, my family. I was with them. I came back. I just flew back today. And what do you guys prefer? Window or aisle?
Window.
See? Window or aisle? Okay, yeah, because window, you get to lie on the window. Aisle, you get to go pee really easily. Yes. I prefer, people don't realize there's a huge benefit to the middle seat. I always pick the middle seat because in the middle seat, you're more likely to meet the love of your life. Because you got person on each side, you know? Or if that's kind of, I'm monogamous, or you're more likely to get pussy, right? You're also much more likely to get COVID or talked to by an old lady, which I did. She was awful. There should be, you know how there's like smoking and non-smoking sections? Guys, give it up for, he's doing the Lord's work, everybody. Then, by the way, have you ever been in a bike lane and then one of these electric bikes come through? They're like motorcycles, you know what I mean? Anyway, just a thought. Yeah, the middle seat. Oh, yeah, on airplanes, don't fuck with that. acknowledge what happened in the room, guys. That was that was wild. You know how there's like smoking and non-smoking sections, or there used to be 40 years ago? What if they had chatty and non-chatty sections in the airplane? Wouldn't that be kind of funny? Just a thought. I decided, fuck off. Who is doing that?
I asked you to turn the light on for the TV.
Oh, yeah, turn the D on, baby. It's probably under the D. Give me the D! What was I gonna say? Well, you know, guys, I'm learning a lot about the kind of comedy. I want to not, as a comedian, I've decided I don't want to make jokes about religion because people get their feelings hurt, and I don't want to hurt people's feelings. And also, it's not fair to make fun of religion because I'm an atheist, and you can't make fun of an atheist. You can't. How are you going to put me down? Are you what? You're going to roast the scientific method? You know? You know what? This bit really is making fun of religion, so I'm going to ditch out of it. Guys, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
You too.
Thank you. Give it up for Jason Schroeder.
One more time for Madison. Maria, I just met a girl named Maria. I wish I knew the rest of the words to this song to make this book fit worth it, and it's not. All right, everybody, we're just going to keep this show moving. Your next comic performs all over the place. I'm so excited to bring her up. She's amazing. It's Hannah Feldwin, everybody. I hope I got your last name right.
Who cares? Thank you guys for staying. Hey, what is this? Actual gaydar? Madison Cassidy. Oh my God! I'm done. That's the whole. Okay. If this thing lights up, it'll be like a really brilliant idea. Okay. Whatever. If it lights up on any of my jokes, then we know it's my new closer. Okay. I also like that when they turn it on, none of the other lights work. Like it uses that much electricity. Probably should have thought of that when you designed the place, guys. This uses the entire generator. Okay, guys, I am gay. See? It's going off for me. I'm bisexual. But only in the fake way that nobody's bisexual. I'm bisexual in that way. In the way that we're all faking it. I know this because I recently slept with another bisexual woman. And it just kind of turned into that Spider-Man meme of us both pointing at each other being like, no, you come, no, you come, no, you come. And then after an hour, we just shook hands and went our separate ways. And we're like, oh, we're both lying. No, actually, we had sex in a park, and it ended because my new closer, wait for the punchline. We had sex in a park, and it ended because a homeless man started yelling at us, and we were both like, oh, thank God, male attention. That's what we're doing this for. Thank you, Jess. It's my new closer, whether you guys like it or not. I have to. Thank you for lighting this up for us. Light up the D. Christmas under the dick. I am drinking a lot lately. Thank you, Madison. With Madison. My drink here. I don't know if it's a problem or if it's just December. I don't know. I'm like wasted every night, but I'm like, look, there's a Christmas tree an arm's length away, so it's something. It's in a mug. There's eggs involved. There's spices in the alcohol, so it's not a problem. I am gaining weight though, so now my new goal is to try and make it clap. Can you make it clap? I don't know. I'm so jealous of girls that can. I've never been able to. So I'm trying to make it clap. I can't. I can't even make it snap. I can't do any. The most I can do is make it do that death clap where they go like this. I can make my ass do that. 2 ass cheeks to just wobble separately and not touch. So only up from there. Yeah, drinking a lot. I am worried. I am a little worried that my library card thinks its sole purpose is to cut up cocaine. I've never used it for anything else, so it must assume that's what it was built for. I kind of just want to take a book out just to show it, give it a little field trip, and be like, this is how the other half lives. Look at what you could have been. I think that this is the thing, I feel bad for my library cards. Like, I feel like when all the library cards get together at night, as, you know, they do, that they're like, I love Jane Austen, and my library card's like, me too, let's start a podcast about Jane Austen, because it's on coke, is the joke. Not really my thing, but I'm trying out different styles. Not my style at all. Normally I just talk about dicks and coming. Now I'm giving my library card a personality. It's weird. I hate it. I recently. Thank you for your service. Yeah, good for him. I won't do it. I have really weird sleep habits because I grew up poor, so we just didn't have heating in the winter, we didn't have air conditioning in the summer, we were just raw dog of the weather, right? They're like, if it was cold, they're like, put a sweater on, if it's hot, they're like, move out. Like, I don't, they're just like, we could give a shit, my parents did not care. But then I got used to it, I got so used to it, so now like, the only way I can sleep is if I'm like freezing cold, but obviously my roommates don't appreciate that. One time I was sleeping and I woke up and I could see my breath and I realized that like our heater, like the whole house had turned off. I told no one. I finally got the best sleep of my life. And they were mad at me about that. And now I just want to say the more uncomfortable I am, the better sleep I get. So if you guys, someone could just have a domestic next to me tonight, that would be perfect. Thank you guys so much.
Make some noise for Hannah, everybody! And make some noise for the two people that just walked in. We got another audience people, that's very exciting. Okay, we've reached that point of the night, which is my favorite part. I'm going to say my favorite part. So you may have noticed that there are some QR codes posted around the bar. It's not a scavenger hunt. They're very easy to find. And what I've done is I have made a quiz based on each of the comics you've seen so far. So there are 9 questions, and I would love it if you were to humor me and please participate. So you scan the QR codes, and then it opens automatically on your phone. No, it's fine. This is why it becomes very helpful that I teach kindergarten. I can deal with everyone. All right. I'm sorry. This is me. This is my version of being mean. Okay. So I have 6 people. Are those all the people that want to play, or are there going to be more people? Yeah? Yeah. All right. Is everyone in?
You scan
You'll
that?
play? Great. We got 7 people, 8 people. This is very exciting. Oh my God, I can't wait. What's up, everybody? So you scan the thing. 10 people, I think, counting Timmy. All right. Is this everyone? I think so.
Just wait.
Okay.
No,
Bram, are you joining?
My viewers are scanning too.
Get out of town, really?
40, you gotta
The
wait.
viewers are scanning.
46 of them. So you gotta wait.
I mean, there's only 20 spots. Have they all been here this whole time? Is there a way we can, like, give them our Instagram accounts or something? That's so exciting. You don't want to know? I want to. Oh, man.
You can subscribe to my channel.
Oh, yeah. Subscribe to Lizzo. If you're a viewer and you're not subscribed to Lizzo, it's the metrics indicate that 80% of you are not subscribed. So please, subscribe. Okay. 16 people, and the
subscribe
crazy
to my
part is
channel?
that 6 of them are probably not in this room. Okay. We are going to
I'm on YouTube right now live, so you can.
16, 1-6. But can you imagine?
Ah.
Okay, I'm going to start it now. Is everyone ready? Okay, here we go. All right. Which Sopranos character does Joe identify most with? Joe was the first guy that came and performed, and that might seem like a long time ago, but you have 5 seconds left to answer this question. 2, 1. The correct answer. Tony. Okay, next question. Janice is watching a show about a cult. Name that show. Is it The Garden, The Mother of God, The Manson Family, or The Jews? Let's see. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, and it was The Garden. Some of you are listening. Great. Next question. According to Darren, what is the most racist anime? Is it Dragon Ball Z? Is it Haikyuu? Is it My Hero Academia? Or is it Demon Slayer? Sometimes I have to Google answers, but for this one, I did it, because I watch anime. And 2, 1, and it was Dragon Ball Z. I didn't know people thought Dragon Ball Z was racist. I thought it was universally beloved. Next question. What is Marwan going to work on in 2024? Is it health, finances, self-confidence, or more cocaine?
All of the above.
Well, are you sure? Because spoiler alert, it's all of them! The wrong question. Come on, I'm listening very carefully. Okay, I aim to please. Here we go. Yeah, I'm a professional. Okay. Deshaun's ex has a favorite song. Name that song. Is it I Love It or I Got a Feeling? All right, the correct answer was I Love It. That's the song that goes, I don't care, I love it. All right. Next song. David said his friend got diagnosed with autism. What was that kid's name? Matthew, Jason, David, or Josh?
Tom, Larry, Curly, and Mo.
2, 1. The correct answer was Josh. All right. Wow, that was a real tough one for people. I'm sorry. Okay, anyways, here we go. Jess used to like which animal? Was it sloths, hedgehogs, hippos, or foxes? Jess is not still here to confirm this, but I was listening. I'll give you a hint. The animal was not on her sweater. It was hedgehogs. She said it like 30 times for the other people. Maybe the people who are playing weren't watching. Okay. According to Madison, the Toronto version of West Side Story would be about the Italians versus Puerto Ricans, the Jews versus the Indians, the Chinese versus the Taiwanese, or the girls versus the boys. Oh yeah. One, and this one I'm excited to see. How is that not 100%? It was so, that's frustrating. That's really, I thought everyone would get that one. That was a gimme. Anyway. You guys should have studied for this. Okay, last one. Hannah wants to learn which dance move. The clap, the snap, the Macarena, or the Cotton Eye Joe. I don't know if that's a dance, but that's just something that happens at bar mitzvahs. People know that dance. So we'll see. 1, and how? 80%. How did people not know it was the clap? The other ones are barely dances. Okay. Is this going to show a leaderboard? Let's find out. Finish trivia game. Show rankings.
Dickey.
That's third place. It shows third place first.
Oh, and we're gonna see the top 3?
Yeah, we're gonna see the top 3. And the winner wins a prize. Oh, you are? Okay, I didn't see. So, by over 100, make some noise for Nikki, everybody! Nikki wins a beer from behind the bar, which is very exciting. Sponsored by, no. Yeah, it's sponsored by the Society of Beer Drinking Ladies. They sponsor this show. We have a sponsor. We have a sponsor. Okay. Was that fun or was that fun, huh? Make some noise for Steve Degay's thing. Okay. We're going to keep this show going. Your next comic, people say looks like me, but I'll let you decide. It's Harry Rollo, everybody. Make some noise for Harry Rollo. Hey, what's happening? Silence. Cool. All right. That was good. Great response. How's everyone's holidays going? Good. Everyone having an okay time? That's great. I got dumped. More silence. This is, I got broken up with. One of my favorite thing in the world. My ex, she dumped me over WhatsApp, which that one hurt.
3 years of the cat in, not the way I thought that was gonna go. Like, who uses WhatsApp anyways? Like, WhatsApp is what my aunts used to spread COVID misinformation, not for you to make life-altering decisions, you know? Like, what's next? You're gonna text me custody of the cat via WeChat? This is... the thing that I do think is funny about breakups is, especially as like a guy, I'm far more like, I feel more comfortable having intense displays of emotions than I ever would regularly. Like the other day I was walking down the street, weeping on speakerphone, talking to our friend, which that's, you know, unacceptable. I don't care if your dad just died. Speakerphone, never appropriate, you know? I had strangers coming up to me being like, you know, be like, hey man, we couldn't help but overhear your entire life imploding on you, and I just wanted to say, if this is how you conducted yourself in your relationship, I'm glad she left. She couldn't get out soon enough, actually. Address this. When you guys don't laugh, it makes me want to kill myself. Going through a breakup and bombing, I don't have the emotional strength for this. Alright. Let's go. I'm joking. I've been drinking. I'm fine. So, you guys doing good? I've been going, so a few years back I was sexually harassed by my hairdresser. This was a really festive, fun, anyways, sexually harassed by my hairdresser. It was kind of weird. So I went in for a haircut and to get my unibrow waxed, and he tried to forcibly wax my pubic hair, which I didn't even know was a type of assault, but it is. I left there super confused, because generally he and I had a really good relationship, good rapport, super nice guy. So I was like, did I just get assaulted, or was that just the worst upsell of all time? That was, and the other thing that was confusing about it too was, the whole time he kept saying, he's like, no, trust me, your girlfriend's gonna like this. She's gonna love it. I'm like, I'm half Greek, half Italian. It's all hair all the way down. And then just one patch, no hair. That would look like a parking lot in the Amazon. That would look ridiculous. Like, not only did I lose trust in you as a man, I lost trust in you as an artist. These are horrible decisions. I was in Japan recently. I was out there for a month. So coming back to my family and over family gatherings, I keep having a lot of questions like, oh, how was Japan? And so I was talking about like the architecture. I'm like, you know, it's funny. I feel like all the cities in Japan, like everything, they all look exactly the same. I always have like a cousin or like a husband of a cousin or an uncle being like, damn straight they do. And I'm like, that's not what I meant. This isn't a euphemism. I actually think the architecture is like, no, it's a safe space. I'm like, I don't think that's what that means. This is great. This is, I'm having a lot of fun up here. I like,
Keep going.
This is great. I like bombing in a hero burger. This has been a lot of fun. No? I know, that was a joke. Even that sucked. Alright, okay, I'm gonna try this joke out. I've been advised that it sucks, but we'll try it. So while I was in Japan, there's a thing called tatami rooms. Do people know what tatami rooms are? Yeah? So they're like traditional guest rooms in houses. They have like a wicker kind of floor, and they literally have like paper thin walls. They're like paper. So while I was out there, I was staying with a lot of different families in these like really, you can hear everything. You can't get a moment's sleep. It's 4 in the morning, I'm hearing an old man spitting and farting, there's a 4-year-old stomping around, screaming, and like a mom cooking like a passive-aggressive Jewish mother. Okay, no sleep for like 4 days straight. And I'm like, did Truman stay in a tatami room? Because I'm starting to get why he dropped the bomb. This hurt my feelings. I volunteered to do this and it hurt my feelings.
Waiting for that.
Thank you. All right. Thank you.
I'm still waiting for a belly laugh.
One more time for Harry, everybody. Passive-aggressive Jewish mothers don't cook. Okay, we're just gonna keep this show moving.
Your next comic is one of the first comedians I ever met who ever was nice. It's Nikki Ashworth, everybody!
Hi, everybody. Do we still have YouTube kicking with us? How many people on YouTube right now? YouTube ladies?
37.
37. So are
Wait,
you
it's
aware, YouTube, that there's more of you than there are of us here? You are actually the bigger audience. So thank you.
Thank you. Give us belly laughter.
Thank
Belly
you so
laughter.
much. Thank you so much.
Thank
So,
you.
as a lot of us just spoke about, it is the holiday season. I started considering things and hearing a lot of carols, especially in stores. And we all know this one. He sees you when you're sleeping. Okay, so what we're establishing right now is that Santa Claus can actually physically see you when you're sleeping. He's aware of you sleeping and can see you sleeping, which is the point of the day where you're completely unconscious. You're not doing anything. You're not making any decisions. You're not doing anything naughty or bad at all. He knows when you're awake. Okay, so we've established that he knows when you're awake. Just knows. But he sees you when you're sleeping. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. So, okay. He knows if you've been bad or good. He knows when you're awake, but he sees you when you're sleeping. Be good for goodness sake. I think if you're good for goodness sake, you just don't come up with a reason to watch children sleep for 8 hours. Yeah, I said it. I just want to bring up too that these lights, doesn't it just look like a sniper who doesn't know how to shoot? Like a sniper who's really bad at shooting. I'm gonna do it. Oh, no, this, gonna do it. I missed again. Oh, I'm gonna get it. So this is like sniper school right here. They're failing very, very hard. What else can I do for you? That's new. So, one of my friends just recently visited Rick James's grave. If you don't know who Rick James is, he was a musician in the 80s, pretty big deal. Came out with Super Freak, which later got sampled into You Can't Touch This, if you know that song. He was a big celebrity, but he had a regular tombstone, just a regular boring guy grave, just like anybody else. And I was surprised by this, because when you think of a celebrity, you think of there being like velvet ropes and a VIP section to get into the cemetery to pay your respects. But that isn't the case at all. You know, there was like no Lego for the kids. There were no holograms for you. There was no free booze. What is that? I expect more from a cemetery by a celebrity. You know how they have those meet and greets when you go to a fan expo and you pay money for a meet and greet? Well, in this case, it's more of a respect and reflect. Maybe a dissect and inspect, but that's only if you're a coroner, of course. If they did have a fan expo for dead people, I think it would be very similar to something called Bodies Alive. Does anyone know what Bodies Alive is? You might be familiar with it. It's an anatomy show where they take real human bodies, they fill them with resin, and then they dissect them. So, you know, you'll see like a human body doing this, like running or kicking. Like imagine you die and your corpse isn't picked up by your family, and then they use your corpse to go, hi-ya, and you're stuck in that position the rest of your life. That'd be mortifying. But they're made out of plastic. So I was thinking if they did something similar for these dead celebrities, they wouldn't have that far to go because half of them are plastic anyway. It works out very well for them. How much time do I have, Jason?
You have a minute and 20 seconds.
Got a minute and 20 seconds. What else can I do? I wasn't prepared for today at all. It's just an open mic, so I like trying new stuff. I'll end on this, I guess, even though it doesn't relate to anything else at all. Are any of you familiar with Clifford the Big Red Dog? Yeah, Clifford the Big Red Dog. So for those of you who don't know, Clifford was originally a book series, beloved book series for children, and then later it became a television show, and then eventually became a movie. But you know what? I don't think they really thought thoroughly about Clifford, because no one really thought about what happens after he dies. It's not like the parents can just go to Emmy Elizabeth and say, oh, Clifford went to the farm. They can't lie because his carcass is wrapped around the house. It's just too big for that. But I know a way that they can get rid of the body. They're going to make it a community event where they dig a big ditch, and then they're going to throw his body inside, and they're going to cover it with gravel. But you know what they're going to have in its place? Clifford the Big Red Toboggan Hill. That's it. All right, thank you for putting up with my nonsense, and I hope the snipers don't at you.
One more time for Dickey, everybody! Just wanted to check in. Are we all having fun? Thanks so much for coming, you guys. We all having fun? Make some noise if you're still alive and with me, huh? We've got about 7-ish comedians left, depending on who shows up. So let's do our best to make some noise and keep everyone excited. I appreciate you guys buying drinks. That's great. That'll make the jokes funnier. Your next comic, he's relatively new to our scene, but I can't wait to see what he's up to tonight. It's Jamal Watson, everybody. Let me hear it.
Hey, hello. How you guys doing?
Alright.
I hope you guys had a good holiday. Did everyone have a good holiday?
Oh, yeah.
I got one of those things. I don't know. It's not unique, but I got to do both sides of the family. I got to do my mom's side of the family, dad's side of the family. Everyone else? Anyone else? Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, but my mom and dad, the only thing that's kind of unique is my mom and dad weren't together. My dad was married for 2 decades, had 4 kids and a wife before he met my mom, and my mom had no clue. She did not know this was happening because she's a dumb fucking bitch. And I don't mean to say that like that. I mean, every Christmas it happens where we'll be sitting there. I was with my dad, with his family, with his wife, with his grandkids, and he will look up and he'll go, Jamal, how's your mom doing? At which point his wife will look in front of her family and she'll say, that dumb fucking bitch. And I don't really blame her just because she had no clue what was going on. It wasn't like there were no clues about what was happening. Like, my dad's oldest kid is 7 years younger than my mother. I have a nephew who's 3 years older than me. There was some dumb fucking shit going on, and I think it's kind of fair to say that. Like, it's just kind of weird. Sorry, I thought that would go better. Anyways. That's just life. It's just fine. And now I got 2 older half brothers, Omari and Sean, and they have like a real fun rapport. They do like really fun shit together because they've grown up together, and they're kind of like after a few rum punches, like Omari's gay, according to Sean, after about like 7 rum punches, and they got like a fun little nickname for me too. It's kind of cute. Like they'll get together, and after they've had about like 10 rum punches, it's like, hey, they'll call me their favorite name. It's like, that dumb fucking bitch who's technically not part of the family, which is also a fun thing to say. It's funny to me. Okay, that's fair. I live in Parkdale. Are you guys familiar with the neighborhood, Parkdale? Yeah, okay, cool. I would hate to explain everything about it, but it kind of keeps you on your toes. Parkdale's a very keep you on your toes place. Like, the other day I was working and a guy came in and he looked normal, and I was like, hey, can I get you something started? And he looked at me for like 30 seconds and he goes, hey man, do you remember that time I wasn't allowed into that strip club in Finland because I was wearing sandals? What does anyone say to that? So I just looked at him and I said, listen, if you're going to kill me, just kill me. I don't have any time for these fucking riddles, so. That was a good one. And then also but also we do this thing with like mental health where I think we gotta like be able to have both things be true. Here's the thing. Listen, my uncle has a battle with mental health. He's arguably losing this battle. It's pretty crazy. That's one thing. It's true. That's a true thing. It's over here. Here's another thing about my uncle. For his whole life, he's been a fucking asshole. So 2 things can be true at the same time. He's a dick, and he always has been. Listen, this guy has 7 people only he can see and talk to, and he hates every single one of them. You know, like, he fucking screams at every one of these guys every fucking day. And listen, like, if you can't even make up someone you would like in real life, like in fake life, like, I mean, you're the problem. I think you chose violence personally. What kind of time do I got over there?
1:27.
Okay, here's my last one. Obviously, there's something going on in the world today. I won't get too far into it because I don't feel like it, but I will do it. I think it's important to be like kind to everybody. I see a lot on the internet. If you're not posting about what's going on right now, then you are somehow complicit in what's going on. I'd like to tell you that's bullshit. I don't post about it, but my partner is Jewish. She's been Jewish the whole time we dated. Yes, it's great, right? And for the purposes of this joke, she's whatever Jew you want her to be. Just close your eyes and Just think of that person. Just think of somebody you're like, Jewish voices something Palestine. I don't care what it is. Okay? Like just make her alive. And so she's been pretty stressed out lately. And she the other day she came into the house and she took off her coat and she threw her bag down and she kicked off her shoes. And I was like, baby, what's going on? And she sat down. She was very quiet. And she said, Jamal, for a long time I was associated with a group of people who were survivors of a Holocaust or genocide. And now I feel like I'm associated with a group of people who may be causing something like that, like Holocaust or genocide, and that really is bad. And I was like, baby, don't feel that way. That's so crazy. And I gave her a big hug and I said, that's such a weird idea to have, such a conflict of identity for someone whose turn it is to walk the dog. I don't know why your shoes are off and why you have your jacket down, but you gotta get some shit done. All right. Thank you, guys, been great. Appreciate it.
Make some noise for Jamal, everyone. My stepdad. He's talking about my mom the whole time. I'm fucking crazy. All right. Let's keep this show moving for Lester Fernandez, everybody.
Yo! What's up? Good? Okay, cool, awesome. Look, listen, I'm gonna be very honest. This is the best looking audience I've ever seen. I did a show a few weeks back, dude. It was just one guy sitting right in front of me. I cracked a joke, he laughed, and he just went like, ha ha ha. And then the minute he came in front, crack pipe fell out of his pocket. He looked up to me, half his tooth fell off, and I was like, well, I guess this is what following your dreams is like. A little bit about me. I'm an immigrant. I came here in 2019. All my friends are immigrants, right? We hang out and talk, and we complain about stuff, right? My friend just goes like, yo man, it's so hard to find a job in this country once you move here because when you're new, right? Another person went like, your groceries are so fucking expensive. I don't have money. I don't know how I'm gonna make rent. I don't know how I'm gonna eat food. No, here's the thing. I don't relate to any of those problems, right? My biggest problem ever since I moved to this country is nobody believes my name's Lester Fernandez. I don't know what to do. 5 years, dude. I've been here 5 years. That is my biggest fucking problem. Now, here's the thing. You think it's probably anyone who's not brown who doubt my name's Lester Fernandez, right? Let me tell you what happened. I took a Uber some days back, right? Booked the Uber came, I opened the door, I sat inside. It was a brown dude driving it, obviously. As soon as I sat in, he looks at me and he goes like, yo buddy, this isn't your cab. And I'm like, no dude, I'm pretty sure this is my cab, I checked. He was like, no, this cab belongs to Lester Fernandez. And I'm like, well, here I am, that's me. And he goes like, you're Lester Fernandez? I go like, yeah. He goes like, oh, where are you from? And I'm like, India. And he's like, how is your name Lester if you're Indian? And I'm like, where are you from? And he's like, he's from India too. And I'm like, have you never met Christians in India? And I'm like, and he went like, no, he hasn't. And I went like, okay, buddy, here's the thing. How about you do your job and drop it where I have to fucking go? Let's not play whose citizenship is it anyway. And he went like, cool man, I'm gonna do my job, I'll drop you to where you have to go, but I still don't believe you're Indian. And I was furious at that motherfucker. Like, it was a 15-minute cab ride. For the whole 15 minutes, I was like, I have to prove to this motherfucker that I'm a brown Indian dude. And I figured it out. As soon as the cab was done, I got out of the cab and he did the most brown Indian dude thing ever. I didn't tip him. Yeah. And I was like, do you believe me now, bitch? Do you think I'm brown now? Huh? Yeah. Immigration's the worst for me, dude. Immigration's the worst for me. Like I said, I came here in 2019 with two brown friends of mine now. They've got brown-ass names that are difficult to pronounce for people who don't know brown-ass names, right? They pass by immigration seamlessly, dude. I was there explaining my name to the immigration officer for 3 fucking hours. 3 hours. Here's how it went. I went up to the immigration officer, I gave him my Indian passport, right? He grabs my Indian passport, he opens it up, looks at it, and he goes like, you're Lester Fernandez? And I go like, yeah. He goes like, okay. What's your Indian name, buddy? What? I'm like, dude, you have an Indian passport. Lester Fernandez is my Indian name. And he was like, okay, but how? I go like, what, you want a history lesson now, bro? And then he goes like, you want into Canada, bro? I go like, oh, fuck, man, you win. Let's play. And I go like, look, dude, here's the thing. India was colonized by the Portuguese and the British, right? For 200 years. For 200 years, they were amongst us brownies. Brownies is a word I used to describe Indians. I'm trying to rebrand us. It's less racist, more cute. That's what I'm trying to work with. Right? They were around us, brownies, for 200 years. You think they didn't have sex with any of us? Like, thing that never happened. I personally feel like that's the first time white people went like, diversity, let's try this shit out. Let's see how it goes. Yeah. I've been trying to quit smoking. I've been trying to quit smoking lately. Not because it kills you, that's the good part. I've been trying to quit smoking because weird shit's been happening to me. Dude. Every time I've been smoking cigarettes. This was summer. Me and two of my buddies we were outside our house, we were smoking cigarettes, drinking alcohol. And this woman comes up in front of our doorstep and she just goes like, hey, could I have a cigarette? No, I'm a good dude. So I'm like, yeah, sure. I take the pack out of my pocket and I see there's just 3 smokes. So I look at her, I'm like, look, I would have given you a cigarette, but there's 3 of us. I just got 3 smokes. So sorry. So she takes a step forward, looks me in the eye and goes like, I'll suck your dick for it. I was like, what? For a cigarette? How bad's inflation right now? I don't But I don't know what happened to me. My fatherly instincts kicked in at that point in time, and my response to what she said was, young lady, please leave. This is not very nice. I feel like she knew what she was doing because she took another step forward and she went like, dude, you're a man. Give me the cigarette. Let me suck your dick. Man the fuck up. And I was like, whoa, that was cold for no fucking reason. Right? And I had to get her back. So I just went like, look, miss, I would have given you a cigarette, but the thing is, I like smoking after a blowjob, so this is not gonna work for us. And then she called me a creep and left. I'm the creep? What the fuck did I do? But that's not why I didn't give her a cigarette. The reason I didn't give her a cigarette is because I'm brown. I did the math, right? A pack of smokes costs roughly $16 to $18, right? I did the math. A cigarette would cost about 16 cents. Now, I would rather put my dick in an exhaust pipe than pay someone 16 cents for a shitty fucking blowjob. Second incident, I was outside a bar, I was smoking a cigarette. Yeah, I'm done, last one. I was outside a bar, I was smoking a cigarette. This time a dude comes up to me and he just goes like, yo man, could I have a smoke? And I just, last cigarette. I was like, sorry man, last cigarette, would have given it to you otherwise. So he frisks me, dude. I don't know this guy. He checks my pockets, he starts touching me, and I go like, yo, get the fuck away, man, what's wrong with you? Stop touching me. He takes a step forward and he goes like, oh yeah, if I do it again, what are you gonna do? And I went like, I'll kiss you, dude. And, yeah. And he called me a creep and left. I'm like, I'm the creep twice? You guys have been amazing. My name is Rasta, thank you.
Lester Fernandez, everyone, let him hear it. Everyone, I hope you're excited to hear this. We are down to our last 5 comics, but our last 5 comics are some of the best, and I'm so excited to bring them up. Our next comic, I've seen him around. I saw him at Yuck Yucks. He's fantastic. Please make some noise for Timmy O'Toole.
Woo! How's it going, you guys? Woo! Who here thinks that the mic is too loud? Raise your hand.
No, it's perfect.
No, it's perfect? It's perfect? Alright, I don't want to spoil the perfection then, alright? I'll just keep talking at this volume. Is that okay? Yeah. Alright, cool. So do you think it's too late to wear a Christmas sweater? No! No? Ah, cool. Because I love wearing Christmas sweater. Hey, what was the joke about? Can I be in on it? No? Shit, I wanted to be, but can I be your friend?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah? Cool. Yeah, I wanted to ask you that. Cool. Alright, new friends, guys. That's amazing. No, I like wearing Christmas sweaters because, you know, like, I think it's a good conversation starter. I had girls who were walking up to me on the street, hey, I like your sweater, can we please have sex? And I go like, yeah, okay, alright. Okay, that's a joke you can only do once per year, so it's still good. Yeah, so I'm new to Canada. That's the part where you go, woo! Okay, I'm trying again. So I'm new to Canada. Alright, and I love it here. I really love it here because, you know, as soon as I open my mouth to speak, I can see in people's eyes that they're like, alright, I fucking hate that guy. I understand it's a very annoying accent, but please bear with me, it's gonna be okay. You know, I'm a teacher, and like the other day, one of my students, they asked me like, do you have a girlfriend? And I said, I don't know, what do you think? And the entire classroom was like, nah, little shit. I think they know I'm single because I received a gift for Christmas. Yeah, I brought some props. It's that. So it's a true story. Like one of my students, he gave me that for Christmas. It's a box of tissues, and the card says, "Enjoy the holidays." Thank you. Thank you. Well, yeah, I don't know. So I went on a date recently. And I hated it. I hated every minute of it. I don't know. I hate dating, you know, because the person's talking and you, meanwhile, you're thinking, I'm not sure I like the shape of this person's head. It looks a bit like a triangle. I don't know. Also, like I think like girls, they when they see a red flag, they're just moving on very quickly. They're like, okay, it was nice to meet you, bye. But when guys, we see a red flag, we're trying to unsee it somehow. That's okay, everything is okay. She's not crazy, she's just wiping the ass of her cat right now. It's a normal custom in her country. That's a normal thing to do. Okay, it was a new joke. So I don't know. I don't think I'm good at sex either, you know. Like a lot of people are very confident. They're very confident, you know. They're like, yeah, this girl, I'm gonna take her and I'm going to do this and that. Me, I'm just gonna do what I can and hope for the best, you know. I don't know. Some people are so unashamed. They're so unashamed, you know. They can do like very elaborate sex games on the first night. Like, fuck me like I'm your mom. Whoa, 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 whoa. For me, it takes a long time with someone before I can start to include the family in our sex games. It takes a long time. Yeah, I don't know. And it just, to me, like, I was, do you still have a time for a Christmas joke?
You better believe it. 1 minute left.
Alright. So basically, like, I was thinking about the Batman version of Jingle Bells, you know, like, Jingle Bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg. And I started thinking about it, and then I started Googling, like, why did Robin lay an egg? Because to me it was that brilliant joke, you know, like, I could picture, like, a guy in a suit just laying an egg. And it was brilliant, and then I found out that it's just because Robin is a type of bird. I was so disappointed, so disappointed. It spoiled the joke for me, you know? Because for me, it was a brilliant joke. Where the fuck is Robin? I don't know, he's laying eggs somewhere. You know, like Batman has, Superman has kryptonite, but Robin has the fact that he has to lay eggs sometimes. Okay, well, that kind of works. Thank you very much, guys. I love you.
Timmy O'Toole, everybody! Make some noise, let him hear it! He brought us a Kleenex box and he showed it to us, and I loved it. It was amazing. Thank you. Let's keep the show moving. Yeah! Also, I feel like an idiot, but the Robin laid an egg thing, did anyone else just get that for the first time, right? Like, I feel, okay, I'm glad it's not just me, okay. Your next comic coming to the stage, I see him all over the city, and he's awesome. Make some noise, everyone. Okay. For Jordan Hanoun, everybody!
Thank you. I didn't know if I was supposed to blow my nose. You can have that back. You don't want it back? I know you were saying that this mic is like, you think it's too loud. I think it's making it harder to hear. Am I the only one who... Like, no, you think, okay, I was listening and I honestly think it's muffling me, but okay. I got some new shit to try, We'll see how it goes. I was messaging this chick on Hinge, right? I was swiping on Hinge, right? Good for me. Thank you. Round of applause. Thank you. And in her bio, it's like the way to win me over. Like, we gotta have mutual interests. She's like, oh, I love it when I can sit on someone's shoulders at a concert. And I had to message her like, same, me too. She's like, you love people on your shoulders? I'm like, no, I love sitting on people's shoulders. She's like, oh, but we can't both do this. What are we gonna take turns? I'm like, take turns? Sweetie, you are 5'5". I lied, I'm not actually 5'5". Squat down, big girl, I got a show to see. It's Imagine Dragons, what's a guy supposed to do? It was Christmas past, and I wanted to buy, like, I like Japanese knives, like traditional Japanese knives, and I tried to, like, I wanted to buy one. I saw one that I really liked, and I went to, like, buy it, and I went to put in my Apple Pay. I was so happy, and, like, it kept denying my card, and I kept getting angrier and angrier, and then finally it went through, and I realized that it's a sign I shouldn't spend money. My iPhone doesn't recognize me when I'm happy. It has no idea. Like, I put a solid frown on my face, and it's like, oh, that's the guy who spends money. Who's this freak who's, like, spending money, like, super happy, you know? Okay, that one. Let's go back to Imagine Dragons, right? Let's go back to that. Okay, I got this. Do you guys ever do this? Do you guys take the TTC, right? I assume you're on the TTC. Do you do this? So you can see basically everyone's phone on the TTC, right? Do you ever read what's going on their phone? Yes, right? Okay. I'm glad we all do this because I do that. I'm bored. It's fun, right? I like to see what, like, special conversations they're having, but I'll do shit to, like, fuck with the people, right? Like, I'll write on my phone, like, fuck this idiot behind me. His hat sucks. Right? Because, like, what's he gonna do? If he reads that and he responds, I get to be like, hey man, why are you reading my text? I'm texting my grandma. Or this guy just has to sit there, like, staring at me knowing I'm fucking with him. It's fun. You could just unleash, like, hate crimes on a phone and they could never say anything. I knew the TTC was a monstrous place, but that's really why. Okay, that was most of the new stuff I came up with. It's tough. That's tough. Okay, we'll think of something. Okay, I did this. I saw this, speaking, I was talking about Hinge. I've been horny lately. I saw this hot chick walking by on the street. Thank you very much. And I tried to, like, catch a look. And I realized, like, I knew I was kind of like, ooh, that's kind of like a pervert thing to do. But I realized I can't be a pervert. My eyesight, it's way too bad. I couldn't see anything. Like, I was squinting, I was leaning in. I looked like the worst person for that lady to be around, but I might have been the safest. I couldn't see shit. She might have been a Volkswagen Jetta, I swear to God. Those cars got some curves, dude. I could have gone up, like, hit on the light, you know. It runs into me, I'm like, ooh, she's an MMA girl. Alright, how long do I have? I don't have that much more material.
1 minute left!
1 minute left, alright. Well, okay, I'll end on this because it's something I've said a million times, but I have nothing else to say. I was walking with my buddy the other day. We were out and we passed this big homeless encampment. Our lease was up. We were checking out our options, and my buddy, he looks at me and he's like, "Yo, that's an insane amount of crackheads." And I'm like, "Is it? Is that really an insane amount? Like, is that an unbelievable amount? I feel like in Toronto, an insane amount of crackheads is 0 crackheads. Like, that's, if you go to India and everyone's Indian, that's not an insane amount of Indians. That's the correct amount. All right, that's been fun. Thank you. Bye-bye.
One more time for Jordan, everybody. Guys, we are down to our last 3 comics. Can we do 3 more comics, right? Let's do 3 more comics! Okay, your next guy coming to the stage. We all love him. We all know him. It's Jeff Hobbs, everybody!
Yeah, sorry I'm late, everybody. Sorry I am late. I was misunderstood. I misunderstood the prerogative. I thought we were at Mickey D's. I was ripping, man, and they were liking it, but then I realized, like, wait a minute. Jason, wait, you said take groceries?
Yeah.
Okay, you're lucky, man. Someone just said groceries for McDonald's. He said no. And the rule of improv is they say no, but you back off. Hey, Christmas just happened. Christmas, Merry frickin' Christmas. You know, Christmas is a time, if you don't celebrate Christmas, just stop fucking, can you just give me a sec? Can I cook? Just shut up. Don't tell me that. Well, you need your Hanukkah joke? No, because I don't know what that is. Christmas just happened. Hey, Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. An important time to think of those that have it less fortunate than ourselves. It's time for us to think of those that are less fortunate than ourselves, which I think is true. I think it's very important to think of those that are less fortunate than ourselves. But as a radical centrist, I think it's equally important to think of those that have it better than ourselves, you know? And you know what, man? By that metric, things are going pretty good. You know, why are people whining? Just think of the average. I'm the smartest person in every conversation I'm a part of.
Hey, Big D, where's the kids' table? Am I right? That's a joke to one person, and they're gonna love that. Well, they're gonna know the reference and laugh. Maybe not laugh. Okay. You didn't pay for this show. I don't care. We're chilling, man. Christmas just happened. Shit. Where the hell were you guys? Living under a rock? Christmas just happened. Oh, that got too wild for that guy. Oh, he's gotta go cool off. He's gotta put cold water on his neck. During Christmas, I had my own, you know the story of the Christmas Carol? The classic Christmas Carol? You know? You know? That's a good sample size. 50% of the audience knows about the Christmas Carol. So I'm gonna give my joke. In the Christmas Carol, Scrooge, boo, until the end where it's like, yeah, okay, he's kind of there, you know? He's visited by 3 ghosts in the night that teach him about the meaning of Christmas, you know? And very similarly, on Christmas, I was visited by 3 ghosts, and I learned the meaning of keeping your doors locked at night, folks. Hey, ghost of Christmas past, my condolences. Not gonna say it again. If you weren't listening, you missed it. Ghost of Christmas yet to come. What is he, edging? What is he, edging? Yeah, okay. It's okay, man. Ghost of Christmas present. What do you? Oh, whatever. But I will say, for Christmas, because Christmas just happened, it was right around the corner. Now it's around the other corner. For Christmas, I got everything I asked for. Nothing, because I forgot to ask for anything. Maybe next time I'll ask for something, man. Hey, I got a freaking observation. Can I speak observation? Wait, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can I bring it out? Hey, can you hear me with the mic down here? I have a freaking observation that I'd like to place down tonight, you know, while Christmas is relevant. Can I speak my truth? Shit, I'm going to a bunch of goddamn people that aren't listening. Can I speak my truth about Christmas? That's right, man. You know the story? 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. If I was a mouse, I'd be like, bro, you call me a creature now? That's intense, man. Don't do that, man. Think of all the creatures you've heard of in your life, you know? Bigfoot, the chupacabra, a mouse. Like, bro, why are you loving me with that, man? I'm not a creature, man. But also, like, when that was written, it's like, the person reading that story is like, they hear like, yeah, not a creature was stirring, but they're like, yeah, but I bet a mouse was. And then they're like, but not even a mouse, and they're like, holy fuck, this Christmas is gonna be intense. It's not even a mouse to witness this thing? I mean, the narrator witnessed it, so it tells you a lot about where their values lie. Mice above narrators, interesting. Anti-literacy, look it up! Is it just my voice echoing off the wall, or is it through the microphone? I feel like I've just been booming all night.
Both.
And I have 10 more commandments for you. No, it's definitely my voice, because that's kind of lame, but in a good way. I'm going to tell one joke, then leave. Can I tell one joke in my stand-up set? Woo! All right, cool. On my way here, hey, my way here was pretty crazy. There was some like crazy person like just like talking on the subway. You know when you get that when you're on like the subway, it's just going off in the corner, and you're like, all right, just gonna like tune that out. Like I'm gonna get to my destination, I'm gonna leave. There's not gonna be any problem, you know. You're trying, you turn up the volume, you do everything you can, and you just hear this person just keep on going and going and going, and they're like, proof of payment, please. You're like, bro, shut up, I'm trying to jerk off over here.
Chef Hugs, everybody! People, we are down to our last 2 comedians. Let's make some noise for them. Your first of the 2, it's Callum O'Neill, right here.
Hello, what's up, Dickies? Is it Dickies or just Dicks? Dickies, what's up, Dickies? How we doing? What's up, the viewers at home? All right, my phone slides. That's an issue. I can't put it on a flat surface. It just slides off. It's a Motorola. It's really bad. Let's put it there.
but like it just like starts making its way. It'll be the most flat surface, and my phone's moving. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know if I have like oily fingers or what that is, but maybe it's me. It's clearly me, but I'm like, it's the phone. I'm like putting margarine on it and shit. I eat margarine and then handle it. Okay, guys, I got a gamer roommate, right? My roommate's a gamer, and I'm not a gamer though. So because of that, I just watch him play video games for hours. And I've noticed when I watch my roommate play video games, I watch him play video games like I'm his girlfriend, right? Like he'll get mad and I'm like, it's just a game, relax, take a breath. Don't, take 10 breaths and tell me your heartbeat doesn't slow down, And then I'm like, it happens, it's science, it'll happen. And then, you know what I mean? We're like, he'll get mad at me and I'm like, is this about me or is this about the game? What is this? And then some elf will come on screen. I'm like, do we like him? Is he? What is he? I remember, and then sometimes my friend, because I don't play video games, my roommate will describe a video game to me, and that's hell. Because is there anything more boring than someone describing a video game to you that you haven't played? It's just a lot of lore and mythology coming at you. I'm like, is this how my grandma felt when 12-year-old me described a season of Naruto at her? When you're a kid, you'll recommend anything to anyone, eh? 12-year-old me recommended Naruto to my grandma. I was like, you'll love it. It's the show for you. You've got a limited amount of life left to live. You should watch a show with 1,000 episodes. And like, also books. I feel like me. But then it kind of went both ways because my grandma would then recommend me stuff that like she recommended me like newspapers. She's like, you know what this 10-year-old would love? A piece from the finance section of the Globe. He's gonna love that. Thank God neither of us took each other up on our recommendations. We'd both be like, what the fuck is this shit? I feel like me reading a newspaper and my grandma watching anime, we'd have similar reactions. We'd both be like, well, I don't know what the hell is going on, and I hope none of this is real. That's about it. There's a lot of rivalries throughout time, right? And we know this. I don't know why this is like it's like I'm starting a paper. That's like how you start an essay. Like you're trying to meet the word count. So you're just saying unnecessary shit. You know what I think one of the biggest rivalries is corner stores versus students. That's a big one, eh? Like corner store owners hate students, and I get it because if you're a corner store owner, if you own a small business with narrow pathways and overstocked shelves, I feel like the last thing you want to see walk in is 17 backpacks. I'll go deep. There's like, yeah, thanks. Something else I wanted to. I'm just gonna check the Motorola. I like swipe, it like flies at my hits the back of the wall. Don't worry, Dickies, I'll pay for that. Okay, this isn't really anything, but I had the most male thought. This is such a male thought that I had. I was in the middle of a store and I was looking around and I noticed that the store there was streets coming from every angle, and I was like, this would be a horrible place for a castle. Okay, that's it. Thanks.
One more time to Callum, everybody! Everybody, we did it. We are down to our last comic. It is very exciting. Can we make some noise? Can we give him the same amount of energy we gave to Joe Fish at the beginning of this night 2 hours ago? Can we do it? Can we do it? I think we can do it. All right. Make some noise for Bram Aaron.
You ready for one more? Keep your eyelids open, everybody.
So I'm going last. Reminds me of the last time I had sex. I came way too late and everybody involved had completely lost interest. All right, so a devout Torontonian says to God, God, when will the Leafs next win the Stanley Cup? And God says, not in your lifetime.
When hell freezes over.
You just stepped on the... God, and then the same man... Just stole a punchline, I'll skip. So God says... the same man says to God, God, when will the Crosstown Eglinton line ever be finished and open? And God says, not in my lifetime. So you guys like winter? Like the cold? Do you like the darkness?
Yes.
Okay, then I am not one of you. I cannot stand the cold and darkness. I don't think I was made for winter. I lived in Ottawa for several years, though. We have it mild in Toronto compared to the rest of the country for winters. In Ottawa, they have wind chills. The temperature's down to -30s, wind chills down to -40. And I thought, why is it, when I first moved there, I lived there 5 years for school, I thought, why is it so cold? Why aren't we getting all that hot air floating down from Parliament Hill? Anyway, I don't think I was meant for winter. I don't think my people were... I don't think I was made for winter. I don't think my people were made for winter. I'm Jewish. We spent 40 years in the desert, not the Arctic. You know what I mean? It's not in our DNA. Anyway, I am exhausted. I just came from a checkup today. I was up studying for my blood test all night. Then I had a cardiogram for my heart. I'm pleased to report it's still there. Some of my exes may disagree. All lovely women for legal reasons. Then I had a CAT scan, but the results were inconclusive, mostly because I don't know what meow means. Had some lab work, but he just peed all over my shoes. But he's a good boy, he brought me a new pair. It's hard to stay in shape. A friend asked if I wanted to go curling. Has anybody been curling here? Yes. Yeah, did you like it? No. So being a winter sport, it doesn't appeal to me. But a friend asked me, do I want to do curling? And I said, nah, no point. I'm already bald. We have sports fan here?
Yeah.
Don't be too enthusiastic about it. So you ever notice, I'm a big sports fan. I go to a lot of Jays games, go to Raptors games. You ever notice this, that a lot of athletes are quite religious. They'll reference the big guy upstairs in their pre or post game interviews, give a shout out to Jesus. And I'm thinking, like, does the Almighty really have time for this? Like, what's God thinking? Well, I got wars, I got ethnic violence, I got famine, I got pandemic, got disease. Oh crap, I forgot to make sure the Chiefs cover the spread on Sunday. Me damn it. So yeah, it's hard to stay in shape. I read a survey recently for comedic purposes, that says the best form of cardio exercise, can anybody guess? The best form of cardio exercise exactly is sex. And the survey went on to say that it doesn't matter if the sex is with a partner or without a partner. So in that case, apparently, I am in much better shape than I thought I was in. I mean, I am in much better shape than I thought I was in. I'm a freaking Olympic athlete, is what I'm saying. I dated I'm a single person. I dated a woman with multiple personalities disorder. That was kind of tough. Yeah, multiple personalities disorder. 3 of them cheated on me. 15 of them rejected me outright. 1 of them accepted me, but she forgot to tell the others. Yeah, this girlfriend, she liked a lot of kinky sex. She liked a lot of threesomes. We did a heck of a lot of threesomes. I was always the middle. Somehow, she was both the top and the bottom. So a couple quick one-liners. I love going to concerts. I saw ZZ Top, or as they're known here north of the border, ZZ Top. If the lead singer of the Police's wife left him, would he be called Stung? Where did Dr. Dre go to medical school? I will finish with this. I had a fruit fly problem in the summer, And I read that fruit flies are attracted to decomposing food, especially rotting fruit. And I thought, and then they breed and they make more fruit flies in the rotting fruit. And I thought, how does this happen? It's like,
Ah, that smells freaking terrible. Let's fuck.
That's my time. Thanks, everybody.
Make some noise for Brad, everybody! Okay, we did it. We came to the end. For those people who want to, I think it should be everyone. We have one more quiz if anyone wants to participate. The QR codes are all over the place, and the questions get progressively worse as I got more tired, but I was listening. So they're spot on. You can really tell that I care. Okay.
Anybody want to do the...
Lizzo, if you want. Oh, Lizzo's showing everyone. So we've got a global audience participating. 3 people of 20, 4 people of 20. Can I just say for sticking around? Audience people, thank you so. Please make some noise for the audience people that chose to stick around. The ones that are here in the room, those are the ones we need. It's the only way we're going to get better. So thank you so much for sticking around. We really appreciate it. This show happens every week, hosted by an amazing, talented comic named Steve Dickey. Make some noise for Steve Dickey, everyone. All right, we got 8 people. Is that everyone that wants to play? Yeah. Okay, let's do it. Here we go. First question, is Harry Rollo happy? No. 4, 3, 2, 1. I put yes and no. I wanted to give him a pat on the back virtually, so that's what this is about. Harry, we love you. You're the best. You're the man. I know, but you know what? I was trying. Okay, here we go. Nikki analyzed which classic Christmas song. There's a bunch of options. You can choose one of them. 4, the silence is deafening. 2, 1. It was Santa Claus is coming to town. Most of us were listening. Okay, next question. Jamal has 2 older brothers. Their names are, this one's, it's tough. You have to really be listening to this one. But I think, I trust you guys. I feel like you can do it. 2, 1. All right, it was Amari and Sean. It was A. Okay, great. Next question. Why is Lester trying to quit smoking? Is it because an Uber driver told him to? Is it a lady offered to suck his dick for a cigarette? Everyone was mad at him for smoking. Or no one believed his name was Lester Fernandez.
What? It wasn't really sucking a dick?
Huh? It was! Did it not show up right away?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. I know it's not. Okay. What was Jason's favorite part of Timmy's set? He said the phrase, "I like your Christmas sweater, can we please have sex?" He pulled a Kleenex box out of his bag. He explained Jingle Bells Batman smells. He said he wasn't from Canada, but didn't say where from. And the answer is, he explained Jingle Bells Batman smells! I understand it was divided, but it's good to know we all had different favorite parts. We were all listening. Okay. Jordan talked about seeing a band live. Name that band! Easy? Yeah, okay. We don't even have to... I just want... Oh, there's one vote. We're still waiting for one vote. All right. I don't want to make anyone feel bad. I don't know who it is, but one person got it wrong. But good job, everybody. Okay. What did Jeff ask for Christmas? Nothing. Something. Jet ski. McDonald's. You know what? Jeff, you'd be surprised to hear that not everyone got this one. All right. Fuck. Shit. It was nothing. Okay. Second to last question. What did Callum's grandmother recommend he should read? The Naruto series, the finance section of the Globe, her column in the Globe, or the sign at the corner store? Can I just say there are 9 people in, but only 8 people vote. Oh, no, 9 people are in. Okay. Maybe it's one of these. Whatever.
Okay, the right answer was the finite section of the globe. Last question. Bram said the best cardio is sex, curling, the gym, riding a jet ski. That one's just for me. You know what? I am proud to say this could be recency bias, but we all got it right. All right. Okay. Here, can you see a leaderboard? If I do this? Yes. Yeah? All right.
Oh, fuck off, Dickey.
Was that it? I wasn't paying attention. Are we done?
All right. For some reason. Who does it say came in third place? Who does it say came in third place? Madison, you get a free pulled pork sandwich the next time you come to Dickey's Farm. Third place, third place. No, next time you come. No, they just don't let. Who came in second place? Second place, you also get a free pulled pork sandwich next time you come. Who came in first place? I love this honor system. Nick, you get another free beer and a pulled pork sandwich in place. That's our show. It happens every Wednesday at 8 o'clock. You are the greatest people that have ever lived. Get home safe. Good night.
I just, yeah.